This farm was established specifically for them about 6 years ago, 7 years ago. So when I came on, it was just kind of a clean slate. And that's when I started working with Blaine to decide what to grow. And some of this stuff like literally is like, 6 years in the making. It's fun with these chefs, they're always excited. Their passion, for food, for preparing the food definitely feeds my passion for growing it. I've been working on small organic farms for a long time, lost count, maybe 12, 13 years, something like that. And prior to this job, I was running my own community-supported agriculture business. So I was leasing land in Bellingham and then had a subscription program where people paid in the beginning of the year and then got a box of vegetables once a week. Farming has a way of burning you out. And by the end of, eventually I was like, I want to try something else. I have some, do something different. And I started looking for other employment that didn't involve farming. But then I saw the ad for this job on the internet. I was like, came and checked it out, and it's been a dream farm gig. Challenging in many ways that I didn't expect. It's allowed me to really focus on 100% of the growing because all our product goes directly to the willows, so I don't have to focus on the selling or marketing of the product. So that's really, really awesome. I'm from Bellingham. And I never lived out on the island, but I did spend a lot of time here as a kid. So it's really been special to come back here, be in the ground. I mean, the growing conditions are just amazing. I always joke, it's always sunny at Loganita. I mean, we do have some downpours, but it's just generally a really, we don't get a ton of wind, and it's a good growing spot. There's 4 of us here that work on the farm. We're an all-female crew, which we're super proud about. And we're all here 6 to 7 days a week. We share all aspects of responsibilities. We've evolved from just doing like 2 big harvests per week to now we do 1 huge harvest per week plus daily harvests. There's certain items that just go bad in the fridge after a couple days, so we'll, have a certain amount that we harvest every day. Hoping for the best, planning for the worst. You have all these variables that you can't control, but you're doing whatever you can to control how they affect the crops. A lot of people think you just put a seed in the ground and let the sun shine and let the water, but it's really, really not that simple. Vegetables need a lot of nutrients. They need their main nutrients is nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium. They also need tons of micronutrients. Every year there's always disasters that happen that, you can't predict. Keeping up with the chefs, that involves a lot of driving back and forth and just constantly being in communication with them. You can make a to-do list for the day, but then, you lift up one of the row covers and see oh my God, this needs to be weeded, or oh man, that crop needs to be harvested now. And so you can there's always things popping out that kind of change the course of your day. I think especially in the food world, it's just invaluable to have a farm that's growing just for you so you can get the exact varieties that you want and things harvested at the exact size that you want at the time you want. And then to be able to provide this for your dinner guests, to be able to walk through the farm and see where your food is actually coming from is pretty special. I try and go in at least once, maybe a couple times a year, and it's amazing to see how this, turns into those beautiful art pieces that get Instagrammed hundreds of times, thousands of times. So yeah, and to actually, experience the flavor, the amount of time and effort they put into the particular flavors and how it all mixes with the seafood and different proteins they use is pretty phenomenal. One thing that's very humbling about farming is you're never an expert. You're learning more and more each year, and there's always room to grow and improve. So I can kind of just see us, continuing to do that. My favorite part is being outside and being in tune with the seasons. Even though it's, hard work sometimes and it's hard on your body, but it's just such a special thing to be outside and in the dirt.